I am Blaine Carter, Oracle's developer advocate for open source. There's my contact information if you'd like to reach me for any questions, comments, or suggestions. In this series, we're going to take a look at using the CX Oracle open source Python utility to perform some basic CRUD operations against an Oracle database. CRUD, of course, being create, read, update, and delete. This video will cover the basic setup for the rest of the series. We will install CX Oracle, create the tables, and populate the data. If you'd like to jump ahead to one of the other videos, just click the link. For those who prefer a written tutorial, this series and all of the examples can be found on my blog at learncodeshare.net. Installing CX Oracle is fairly simple. The instructions can be found on the Bitbucket page. First, you'll need to install the Oracle client found on the Oracle site. Now you'll have a couple options. You can simply do a pip install cx_oracle, or you can download the CX Oracle binaries and place it in your Python path. And if you're real adventurous, you can always build it from the source. Last, we set up an environment variable containing the connect string. Mine looks like this. Before we build any tables, please make sure that you're using a schema that is safe for making any changes to. Please do not use a schema that matters for anything else. We're going to use a simple two-table setup to track people and their pets. However, if your house is anything like mine, you probably think that the people are the pets, but that's a topic for a different day. Our people table has 4 columns. We'll be tracking name, age, and notes, and we'll use a generated identity column called ID as our primary key. Let's add the primary key constraint to the table like so. Now let's make a pets table, tracking name, owner, and type of pet. With this table, we're also using a generated identity column called ID as our primary key. We'll add the primary key, and now let's add a foreign key linking pet owner to people ID. Alright, we've got our tables made. Let's add some data. First we'll add Bob. He's 35 years old and he likes dogs. Then we'll add Kim. She's 27 years old and she likes birds. Of course, Bob needs a dog, so we'll add Duke, and Kim needs a bird, so we'll add Pepe. And let's go ahead and commit our changes. After you're all done with the videos, cleanup is pretty simple. Just drop the CX Pets table followed by the CX People table. For each of the CRUD videos, I'll be using this standard chunk of code. It first imports CX Oracle and OS. OS is used to read the environment variables. Then we load the connect string from the environment variable we set up before, and using cxoracle.connect, we make our connection. Alright, everything is installed and set up so we can move on to the other sections.